Here's a demo of a solution developed by P2D that exports resource data from Microsoft Project to Excel. Would you like to have a comprehensive report that displays the calendar exceptions, that is, the non-working days of your resources? Well, we output the resource calendar exceptions to Excel in two types of formats. One, formatted as a timeline, as we'll see in a moment, along with the available resource work hours, and another as a list, which includes the description entered for each resource exception. Key benefits? Well, these macros enhance the resource calendar exception reporting capabilities of Microsoft Project, of course. The reports produced by this macro will enable you to quickly and easily identify when your resources will not be available to perform work on projects, along with the respective remaining availability or work availability. Well, let me show you how this works. I've got three resources here in Microsoft Project. Peter Park, double click on him, and if we go over within the resource information window to change working time, we'll see a couple of exceptions listed there. We'll go ahead and click OK. Click OK here again. Mary, again, her working time, and she's got training and vacation going on with different periods, of course. Click OK to that, click OK to that, and go to the last one and go to change working time, and here we've got training, vacation, and others for Nick Slick. Click OK, click OK. Let's go ahead and run our macro over here, the macros button, view macros, and our resource calendar exceptions. 1, click run, click OK to access the Excel file, and in the background the resource data is being updated. And here's the message that it has been executed successfully. Click OK, and there's our report. Let's review it. If a resource has time off exceptions in their profile, well, then a yes will be denoted here in the first column. Their ID, indicators, name, type, these are the fields that we take the liberty to also import into Excel from the resource table that was active when we ran the macro. After those fields, then they can be custom or local fields, of course, we have the dates and the exceptions in a timeline format with a yellow background here denoting an exception, and a comment that when we scroll over these cells, the comment pops up and tells us what the exception name is and the period for that exception. If we scroll over to the right, we can see the resources availability for the remaining days, and further down we can see some more exceptions happening. Again, scrolling over the cells, we see the comment box come up giving us the name of the exception and the period. Non-working days have been formatted in this manner. We can scroll over to the far right and see that at the end we can even have a report summary. There are many formatting capabilities that you can choose from by going to the date parameters tab. There are date ranges you can choose for when you want your exceptions to start, to end. There is a choice of either having the report summarize the information daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, and so on. We saw the report summary at the end, and it was green. So we can shade project calendar exceptions, weekends, resource calendar exceptions. We saw them in yellow, and we can change these colors. All right, let's go back to project and see the second formatted report. And here we go to view macros, and we'll choose resource calendar exceptions 2. This will create our list as opposed to the timeline that we just saw. Click run, It's executed successfully. Click OK, and we're in the resource exceptions tab number 2 here, and we can see that Peter, Mary, and Nick have been listed along with the resource table fields that were active when we ran this macro, and we can see the remaining availability and the exception name for the period that was established in the resource profile. That's it. Simple as that. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.